I'm MDMA. You might know me for being the guy that was dancing on his bed with a monkey mask on his head.
It's coming now! It's coming now!
This one. That was five months ago. But now, I'm making a game. Roblox game. But, you know, it's still a game, I think. You're probably wondering, a shooter, a simulator, even a Souls-like? What if I made the three of them combined? Anyways, now that we know what types of game I'm making, put an asterisk. Sorry, I had trouble saying this word on types because it's multiple types of games in one. But first, let me do marketing magic in your brain. First, most important thing was the name of the game. Well, I'm glad you asked, even though you didn't ask at all and you don't care about what I'm doing. Anyways, the name of this game is Gun Simulator X. Don't worry about the name of the game, and that's not important. Second, listen to this beautiful masterpiece. Listen to this. That's some of the game's music, and as you can tell, at least if you have taste, it's really good music. That's just teeny tiny bit of all of the music that's in the game. This beautiful game that is far from being finished. The thing is, you gotta understand that I'm the only developer of this game. I'm alone. I'm making all the 3D elements, the 3D animation, the SFX, the VFX, the dubbing, the coding, the marketing, and all of this. Yeah, I'm an indie dev. I've heard that people like indie devs, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna make a game. Because I really need money right now. The game is separated in zones. So like the average simulator game on Roblox, but it's not the average simulator game on Roblox. It's way better than that. And as I said, it's a mix of a shooter, simulator, and Souls-like, so don't worry, I'm not scamming your ass. Each zone has its own playlist, well, music playlist. You'll be able to change the music by increments of 5%, so like reduce the volume by 5% and click more for less. Basically the same thing as a laptop. When you click on the button to go up you'll also be able to change the music from like the previous one or the next one. So you press a button, goes to the previous, press a button, goes to the next. You're on Spotify, you pressing previous or next, same shit. You'll also be able to mute the music, of course, and you'll even be able to switch to more classic simulator music. So like this. Just keep in mind that if you change the music, I'm gonna find your address and get what I'm saying? I spent a lot of time on this music. Third, bosses. Yeah, there's gonna be bosses in the game. Well, that's pretty obvious once you know that the game is also kind of a Souls-like, but yeah. The bosses, even though being in the game won't be necessary to progress. Because the thing is, the majority of the players, you, hopefully, will be on mobile. So, phone. And the problem with that is that the bosses are made for more of PC gamers. because they're really, really hard. Well, I didn't make the bosses yet, I'm not even close, but what I mean is, it's made to be challenging, and for phone users, it's gonna be way too hard, so it just gives bonuses, like 2 times cash, 2 times, I don't know, I didn't make them yet. I'm gonna show you that, I'm gonna show you where the game is at for now, later. You'll also be able to fight them in teams of 2, 3, or 4 maximum, I think, maybe not, maybe, I don't know, and I gotta keep it challenging, so, of course, the health of the boss is gonna be, doubled if you're 2, tripled, and quadrupled. Each bosses will have their own music. Well, technically they already have, but I didn't make the bosses. And let me tell you, it's good. Oh yeah. Nah, but for real, it's really good music. And I'm really excited to make you listen to it once I will be able, because I gotta release the bosses. Or it depends, but we'll see. I'm a bit far from even starting to make the bosses, so take that with a grain of nitroglycerin. Wait. 4th, enemies. There's gonna be a lot of enemies. Yeah, I'm not that advanced into enemies. You'll see why I'm saying that later. 5th. Brain damage. Guns. The game is kind of called Gun Simulator X. Well, there's gonna be a lot of guns. Yeah, sorry, I'm not really advanced. I've actually kind of stopped development for the game just to let you guys more, well, I didn't want to go too far in the development of the game before showing you the game, so you could see me add updates, add this, and I'm gonna stream the making of the game sometimes, making of the models. I still gotta learn Blender, but I'm gonna try to learn it fast. 6th, quests. There's gonna be several NPCs, throughout the maps and the zones and all of that will give you quests, and the quest will give you things that I don't know what they're gonna be, but brain damage. And I will personally dub the NPCs with my great voice of actor over yeah, and well, maybe, and other people too will hopefully voice the NPCs with me. 7th. Visual effects. Well, I actually don't know what they're gonna look like, but I'm 100% sure that they're gonna be really good. Also, if this game makes enough money, I'm gonna be releasing a real game, a really good game, a Souls-like, but like mixed with Blox Fruit and shit like that. And it's gonna be called wait, can I say that? Maybe no, but it's gonna be good if I have the money to, and to have this kind of money I need the cash of Gun Simulator X / GSX for short. But yeah, let's see what the game looks like, because so far I'm just standing there in front of my green screen that's not even covering the whole background. Anyways, yeah, and remember, the game is really far from finished. Anyways, let's go to the game.
I'm at the go.
Sorry if you can hear my fan. I'm really hot. Yeah, so we are in the game in Roblox Studio. I could actually, nah, okay, I'm alright. So that's what it, oh my god, the sensibility of the mouse. Okay, so as you can see here, I have the cash, the currency, and here's the soul gems. It's the other currency. I'm not looking, that's the camera. Sorry, it's been a while. Here it's not coded, so yep. This is the menu. That's a thing that well, I can't say I'm proud of this, but it's cool. Ow. It's cool. So yeah, here the menu. Okay, wait. No, because that's loading. Menu. Look at that. Look. Oh, yeah. I like this animation. Yeah. So you have PvP and this. I think it looks. I think it. I think it looks good. Well, tell me if you don't like it. But personally, I like the design that I made. So yeah. None of these works except this one. Okay, that. 1 second. This one. Yeah. This is the pet inventory thing. You're basically yeah, I think I've already said it. Yeah, so now I've got 0 pets, and not everything in this works. So yeah, so if you click on that, if I go in my pet inventory, okay, so this is a placeholder. This is not the real. What the fuck did just? Nah. What the, oh, what? What am I doing here? Okay, so I thought, sorry, the server crashed. Okay, I keep looking at my, sorry, I thought the server crashed. It's the first time it ever happened. But yeah, well, as you can see here, I'm in my well, camera dev thing. Let's continue. I'm saying menu pets. Nothing saved because I'm in no API mode. So because it's just better for dev things. You can see that you can see the placeholder for the bunny image. Beautiful placeholder with a good logo. But yeah, here bunny. If I click on bunny, still the placeholder is the same. You can see that you can lock it. So I don't think I've coded the lock thing yet, but you can see the everything is placeholder for now because it's not set. I've got to make all of the economy of the game and how it works and all that. But here you cash multiplier, the gems multiplier, and this is the number of pets people have got. So if 105 people got the bunny, it's gonna be 105 exists. It's not coded yet though, so it wouldn't work even if I had APIs. You can equip it, but this one doesn't work because it's not coded yet. Well, I hope it's not coded yet, because if it's coded, that means I have a problem, and that means I'm gonna yeah. Anyways, you can still equip best. So that works, and you can see the times 1.2 cash, 1.2 SGs. Total pets bunch. I think, let me know, but I think that's kind of clean. You can also search. It's not really good looking, but it's alright. So if I type T, I won't see the bunny because T, well, there's no T in bunny. But if I type B, well, there's still, I don't have many pets, so that doesn't actually work. Okay, that works. So if I type B, there's only the bunny. If I type C, there's only the cat. And if I type P, there's nothing. Wow, that's amazing. I'm so good. But yeah, if I do that, I do equip best. As you can see, cat common, bunny common because it's common. This is placeholder models. I'll make better looking pets because that's not good looking. It's alright, but I mean, I don't know. I didn't know what to say. If I walk around, you also you have a double jump in the game. It's not. I just added that for fun, so you can double jump. I guess you can see they follow me around, and if I and if I unequip all, unequip. Also, if I delete, it doesn't work. Maybe it's not coded. I actually don't have the... Roblox Studio changed a bit since I've used it, so I'm kind of lost, but I'll find my way. You can also use multi-delete. I'm not really a fan of this. Maybe I think I'll change it, but yeah. So it says, are you sure you want to delete 2 pets because they're not locked? So it's gonna delete everything. There's also a trash mode. If you activate it, it's green. And if you click on this, there's an X and an X. And if you do that, and you do this and do that. Wow, it's X's that appear and disappear. That's magic. Anyways, that's all for this. This is not coded. Yeah. So this is all for the menu that I really... This is actually... I find this really satisfying. I really like it. Also, you can see that the well, there's this in front of the auto clicker that is not well put. It's not. Yeah, it's gonna change. It's not gonna be like that, but it's just for now. As you can see, this is the shotgun. Of course, it's not the real model. It's a placeholder. And if I have the shotgun, well, actually it's a copy of the poop gun, but anyways, you can see that it gives me money. Also, if I equip my pets, bam, it gives me more money. Yeah, and and if I click on auto clicker, well, it shoots. But that's gonna be yeah. And you can see that there's an aimbot button here. The thing is, it doesn't work. I've tried a lot of things to make it work. I'm gonna make it work. Don't worry, because for mobile players, it's gonna be horrible if you don't have an aimbot. And everyone will be able to use it, even if you play on PC, because that would just be unfair. So, and it's gonna be free, of course. Also, if you look at this, press Q to roll, because yeah, you can roll.
Okay, that's not the, the real animation. You can roll here. Look, that's rolling. And when you roll, you don't take damage. So for the bosses, it's gonna be really important to roll.
On some attacks you're gonna need to double jump or things like that. But yeah, you can also do a front flip. I did a front flip. That's cool. As you can see here, there's a weird overlay, weird thing. Everything here seems clean. Like you look at that, you're like, oh, that's kind of clean. But the thing is, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. But it's just it didn't work the first time. But I didn't try to correct the problem, so don't worry. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Don't worry. I'm the one worrying, of course. That's my game. Yeah, and that's maybe way too glowy. As you can see here, there's multiple overlays on the same here. So what I'm trying to say is that this image of the bunny should be here, but the check mark should be like here because it's a placeholder. But it's not, and I've got to work on that. I completely forgot what I did, so I've got to look at all the code that I made and try to understand what I did, and then fix the problem. Shouldn't be too long, I hope. Okay, so what I wanted to say is that this doesn't work. If I open or click on E to open, there's no animation. That's normal because I didn't do it, but it still doesn't give me a bunny or something like that. So that's problematic. I can click on anything, auto, multi. Also, I've made all the illustrations. I think they look good, kind of basic, but it's alright. But yeah, if I go here, nothing popped. So yeah. Also, you can see here if I hover on this and I click, it gives you a message on the information on the auto delete. So pets that are deleted automatically are at the same rarity or under the rarity of what is displayed on the button. I didn't even understand what I said, but let me break it down. How the auto delete works is that if you select none, it's not gonna delete any rarity. But if you press on this, common, it's gonna delete every common. If you press on this, it's gonna delete every rare and common.
And if you press on this, it's gonna delete epic rares and commons, legendary, click on this, legendary, epic, rare, commons, and mythical.
I don't know why you would do that. Don't delete the mythicals. That's not a good idea, but you can. I don't know if I should remove that, because there's dumb people that will maybe forget that it's there. Yeah, I don't know.
As you can see, it works on both eggs, so yeah, that's cool. And I really like the design of mythical. I made that, it's pretty basic, it's just a gradient with a line, so it looks like it's shiny.
But yeah, non-common, rare, epic, legendary, mythical, and none. So auto delete. That's kind of clean GUI. I really like it. But yeah, as you can see, there's a reward chest. It's supposed to be a daily chest, so if you walk on this, it gives you, well, that's just placeholder numerals. It gives 1,000 of each, but that's not what it's gonna give. It's gonna give like 2 times potions or something like that. It's supposed to show a timer of 24 hours, but it doesn't work, so I've got to work on that. Fix that. Yeah, I was looking for the word.
This is a trophy. Indeed, this is a trophy, but it's just random things. We gotta decorate. We gotta put things to make it look good. And
this is not made by me, so I will maybe delete it if the creator of this model don't want me to put it in. So yeah, here there's gonna be big people dancing and shit. The first of, I don't know, the person with the most money or SGs gonna be first and second and third.
Here, that's gonna be a leaderboard, that's gonna be a leaderboard, that's gonna be a leaderboard of time play that I took of someone, but
I'm pretty sure he made it for everyone, and it's not a problem. As you can see, the design of everything is not really good. It's kind of and way too glowy. Or in the case of the shop, it's just way too plain, like yellow. If you look here, the shadow is not real. It's other letters that I put to make a shadow. That's gonna be the pet index, so where you can see the pet that you've unlocked. That's gonna be the pet bank. I don't know. I think I'll change that because that's really not good for a usable thing. Maybe for a monument, for aesthetics. It's hard to say, but yeah, I'll change that. Here, you can see the portal zone. It's not really useful because you'll be able to purchase the portal game pass for like 50 Robux, so $0.5.
it's cool. It's kind of weird. There's a lot of things to add. Yeah.
Maybe give me suggestions of things to add to the game. I don't know, like cool things, good looking things, maybe detail. I'm trying not to add too much detail to keep the game running smoothly for lower end PCs or phones, even though phones usually don't have trouble running Roblox games. So you have portal for the zones, and yeah, that's basically it. There's not
a lot of things here because it's not finished. So there's not a lot of decor.
So, what is this? You're maybe wondering. You've seen this for a while. Well, that's a quick I don't look. Yeah. Also, there's the same thing here. Yeah, fast. So this is not a real zone. That's the practice zone. That's the well, as you can see here, tutorial zone. Damn, I'm struggling to speak. Goddamn. Okay, that's really weird because that glows a lot. That's really glowy. I'll need to change that. How do you read this? Well, you can see it, but the fuck is that? It's way too glowy. But it says big hunts like this. And this big ass arch. This shit is ginormous. But I think I just hit my mic. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna change the design, but for now it looks like that. And 10,000 SGs, of course, it's a placeholder. So here you have monkeys that I totally made myself. I didn't take that from the Roblox things. And you can see that I have a cool, smooth GUI for this. Look, 10, minus 10, minus 10. And this bar, it's kind of smooth. It's good. The thing is, they spawn, well, they respawn at the place they died. So that's not good, but I'll change that. And you're maybe wondering, why is the bar, maybe why is the bar still there? Or why is the bar gray? I don't know. I don't know. I've tried to check. Yeah, that's another thing. I've got to put better AI into that. Well, that's defying the laws of physics. Nice. Anyways, if you do that, it's gonna get back to normal, but also if you go far, this spawns. And if you shoot, no things, but still does damage. Anyways, as you've maybe seen, there's a cool, not that cool, not really well made statue here that, yeah, well, it's not well made. But it's, yeah. I have nothing to say. It's fucking trash. Here, well, of course, it's not the real price, placeholder, but you can say no. Wow, that closes. Wow, you click X, that closes. But when you say yes, look at that. Oh, yeah, that's good. It's not that good. It's kind of really bad. But here. Well, this
zone is not really finished, and actually I just remembered that maybe the real bank is... Nah, I'll put the bank here. That's...
Well, yeah, I'm gonna put... Anyways, you can see that this zone is not really... That's the first zone. And you've probably noticed that it's not really good looking. Yeah, it's kind of weird. There's realism.
And not realism at the same place. So that's not good. And also that shit is horrible. Yeah, that's gonna be fixed, of course. And that's way too blowy. I didn't know that. That's weird. I forgot about that. If you can also use the rolls to go faster.
And there's gonna be upgrades to run faster. As you can see, there's the third zone that is also not finished, but it's kind of well started, I guess.
But yeah, this is not gonna be there. Well, actually, it's gonna be there because it's the entrance of the boss, but it's not gonna be an ender portal. That's what I wanted to say. It's gonna be a real made by me portal. That's
not based on Minecraft, because I'm gonna get in trouble for this if I put that. Yeah, I'm gonna get back. I just want. There's one last thing I want to show you. Also, the water moves. I'm gonna be right back. Here, I'm back here. Why? Well, I just wanted to show off that the portal works. Yep, that's pretty much it. It works. That's cool. Well, that's pretty much it for now. I've got to work on the game so much. There's so much things to do. But that's it for now. That's what it looks like. It's not good. Of course it's not good, but it's gonna get better fast. I'm gonna work on this game a lot, like I don't know, maybe 8-10 hours a day, because I'm alone and I've gotta
get it out fast, because yeah, I need money, and I really want to release this game before I turn 18. And why is that? Well, the thing is, I actually don't know, there's no real reason. Maybe, well, nah, there's no real reason.
The thing is, I've gotta hurry, because I don't know how long Roblox gonna keep being the biggest game ever, so gotta do it fast. But anyways, I'll make updates on the game really often on Instagram, Discord is in the description.